Welcome back to Dirt to Daytona, the unfinished business series. Say it a lot, I'll say it again real quick. We started this series a while ago, went 9 seasons. A couple things happened, whatever. Here we are doing it again. And we are sticking with this one. We are not going to be deleting this channel, moving this channel, not putting content on this channel. We are going for it. It will not just be this game. We're going to add some other fun racing games, but it's all going to be surrounded around racing. Having said that, got 2 races left in our first season with the dirt cars. We've got a Noka, $6,500, big purse there, which means that we can finish 9th, 8th, 7th. We're going to walk away with even more money to upgrade the car, to be better set up to make a run next season. Let's get out there, do our practice, and see where we end up. So I didn't get a practice lap in. Let's do this. Here's the lap. Hoping that we don't scrub. Yeah, we're scrubbing a bunch off there. Oh, we're going way high here too. That's what happens when you don't do a practice lap. I did. I went out for like 4 laps. There was so much traffic. I didn't have any really opportunities there to get a clean lap in or to even get my groove on, so I just said screw it and decided to qualify. With that, did that mess us up bad? Yes, it did. It'll be the first time in multiple races we did not qualify in the top 10. So that sucks. That'll put us in 6th place in Heat 1. Let's get out there, try to do well, get us into the A main without worrying about doing the B main. Well, there you have it. We had a 3rd place car. Definitely made up for it, starting 6th, finishing 3rd, and going to the A main. And starting off on your front row, Matthew Cato and Josh Ginter. Row number 2, Hunter and Finger. Coming in at row number 3, Anderson and Savoy. Started in 1st gear. What are we doing, folks? And here we go, head into 1. We're on the bumper of, I don't actually know who that is. I don't think that's Hunter. But not being able to get around him is going to cost us some. I think we have a pretty good car, but I think that not being able to stick to the inside might be a problem in this one. I need to be able to get inside of... There we go. We're just going to move him out of the way. That's going to cost us 2 spots. 1 spot. No spots. Come on, Finger. Get out of the way. Finger is the problem here. Ooh, not good. Hitting the outside wall. Never great. Wow. Okay, Anderson decided he wanted to turn rights. It's almost like a game that doesn't have rivals. And he was a rival right there because he turned rights into us, and it was pretty nasty. Can we recover from that? I'm not sure. We're going to try to make a big jump here. Oops. Oh, that's not good. Not great. Sitting in 9th place, though. I want better than 9th. I think we have a better than 9th place car. Finger and Truitt are up there, so I'm going to do what I do. Give you guys probably 15 laps or so of quiet racing. See if I can figure out my poor driving and get up there. Nope, I can't. I'm messing up bad here. Holy crap. We are better than Fulton. Grant wiped out. We got 7 seconds on 11th place. We fought with a lead lap car for a while. I went high, messed up my lap overall. Here's another lead lap car coming in. I don't want to mess with it. I just want to make the corners, but here we go. With Fulton getting in his way, it's going to cost us because unless we can sneak in with the lead lap car inside of Fulton, and we'll do it. And there we go, back to 9th place, but 7 seconds away from 8th place is just going to be too much for us to overcome. So as long as we're able to continue gaining on Fulton as far as leaving him behind us, the next 10 laps, we should walk away with yet another 9th place finish. But we have done better in this one is the question. We could always do better. Position-wise, not so sure, but definitely damage to the car-wise, we could have done better. I probably should have practiced more. I didn't really have a good idea of corner entry, corner exit situations, gas coming off and coming on. As you can see now, I'm kind of hugging the inside a lot better. We did get into the 16s. We got a 16.9 at one point. We had a decent lap there. Then I just hit the apron, which is going to cost us time. Fulton comes back up on us, so we need to definitely focus on not doing that again. Sometimes it looks so nice when you're able to get right up against the apron but not touch it, but it's a dangerous game to play as you touch that apron and it costs you tenths, if not seconds. And when you got a car that's just a second behind you and appearing to gain on you right now, it's definitely not something you want to be dealing with. So this track seems to do well with a little tap of the brake. And you're able to get around. We've got some interesting stuff going on here. As we've got what appears to be Anderson. It's an Anderson who we might be passing in a second here. I know that it looks funny on the track. Oh no, he's just up there, so we're not going to catch him. Would have been really cool if we were able to catch Anderson, even though he's way better than us, but he wrecked on his own. Obviously, we had nothing to do with that. I don't know who the black and gold car with the red numbers is up there, but he went sideways, and that's what originally cost us position on Fulton. That wasn't a great situation. We're going to try to hug the inside here and not lose. I mean, it's not a position, but not lose too much on this guy. And that's actually going to... Our driving is going to cost... I don't even know who that is, but it's going to cost him the position, so hopefully getting out of his way. Whoa! Got a little loose there, went hard into the wall. Not sure how that's going to hold for whoever that was, but that wasn't a great situation. We are 7 tenths away and on our last lap right now. I think 4 tenths. Looks like Fulton's getting a nice little run here, so we'll do our best to focus up. And is this it for us? Yes. Well, there we go. 9th place yet again. That is consistent if I have ever seen it. Let's go to the results. Well, Cato is anything if not inconsistent, as here he is winning the race that time, although in previous races he was behind us. So, you know, he's all over the place, but that just means his car has the talent to get up there and win those races. Following him up, Ginter, Hunter, Rafter, and Truitt round out your top 5. Ooh, rough race for us, only coming out with $1,133. Would like to have seen more after the race. Matthew Cato's exciting victory at Anoka was an enjoyable grandstand experience. Good job. All right, so we are pretty solid in 11th place, and we'd have to have an incredible finish of the season to get in front of Peterson. I don't see that happening. Therefore, 11th place may be where we stand. Only have $1,400 in the bank. Baxter Fairground Speedway, $10,000. Last race of the season. Let's do it. All right, well, we're faster than that car, even if we messed up, because 25 seconds is a slow lap. I'll say this, and I don't know how it's going to translate to qualifying, because it always seems to change when you go to qualify, but this car felt probably the best it ever has with the equipment we have in it right now. I mean, just turns exactly the way I need it to. Follows really well. So here we go. Let's try to get it as close to 22 flat as we can. I don't think we will, but this was the problem earlier. It's not... I didn't mess that up, but I'm saying I've hit the wall there because the shadow screws with me. Now that I know that's an issue, I've been trying to hug much farther or much closer up. At 22.276, not bad. And that's going to be good enough for a 7th place qualifying. Can we finish this race off better than we have in the past? or our races better than a ninth place finish. Ninth place being our best so far. So here we go. Let's see what we can do.
9-4, kid.
I don't think I've ever seen somebody finish exactly where they're supposed to be, more so than I did in this one. We finished 6.3 seconds behind first place, but we also finished over 6 or just under 6 seconds in front of fourth place. So that was interesting. To the A main, our final race of the season. Let's beat our ninth place best. All right. Front row, Fazioli and Finger. Row number 2, Matthew Cato and Dan Diamond. And coming up in row number 3, Al Grimstead, and inside, that's us. Let's finish this season off on a positive note. Starting in first gear, pay attention, shift. Shift a little early. Shift again, and wow, we just, I think we got tapped a little there, and that's going to cost us. Can we let him slide up? Oh. Okay. All right. As usual, something happened, and we are now needing to recover. Sitting back here in 11th place. The news is big track, a lot of time. 26 seconds, that's 4 seconds slower than our normal. Of course, it was a rolling start. Whoa, what? What was that, guys? Never, not once did the car do that when I was, when I was driving earlier. Practicing, nothing. That never once happened, and here we are now in 12th place, trying to track down McBain and Grimstead. I just don't know, the car just had zero turn in it all of a sudden. And that did not happen once, and like I said, practice or qualifying, that really screwed us. Even if we, well, when we pass McBain and Grimstead, I don't know if we can catch Friedman, which means we aren't even going to finish with a better race finish than we had previously. Let's take these two positions right away. That's something. Back up to 10th, back into our money. But, you know, it's... Car feels messed up a little bit now. Can we catch Diamond? He seems to be falling off. Maybe. Can we catch Cato? That'd be interesting. Winner of last race is now struggling to stay in the top 10. Oh, he's driving away, but we're catching Diamond, so maybe we'll get that 9th place again. Just disappointing. We're going to go ahead and focus a bit here, see if we can't lay some good laps down. And we'll be back with you. Wow, 33 laps to go. It's a long race. We'll come back with about 15 left. All right, here we are, 15 to go, and as you've seen, it hasn't been a clean race. Of course, judging by my car, looking like I was in a destruction derby. That's how I race in Season 1, but we are less than a second away from Matthew Cato, which would be an 8th place finish, which would be huge. Got some of these lead lap cars going crazy around us. I would love to see Cato get messed up here by one of them, but not so lucky. Gonna go high following his line, letting this lead lap car get around us. Duck back in, try to stay inside. Oh, he went really high. That's gonna cost him some time. We are now 5/10, half second away from Matthew Cato. We are running a much tighter line, so that's going to give us a spot, and he's going to nick our rear fender. No big deal there, as we have taken 8th place. That is a big deal for us right now. And Cato now 6/10 behind us. That is also a big deal, as we are gaining, or putting more time on him. More than a second behind us now. I don't know how it's going to go when I run into Brandt, but he's going to gain some back on us there. Try to stay back on the inside of this lane. He's running a higher line than us. I think that appears to be helping us out a bit. As you can see, though, that high line, even Brandt there in the brown car, it's not running so well. We've got Grimstead going crazy up there, puts it sideways. Brandt's going to run into him. We're going to run into him hard. That's going to cost us massively. We probably have a red, we've got a red bumper, and we've got a green engine as far as damage goes. Where is that going to put us? I am not sure. But car on his hood, that's going to be for position after a couple laps here, so that'll put us back into 8th place. Can we regain and catch Cato? I don't think so. I think we lost way too much power on this one. I think that that's going to put us down. We might end up fighting Diamond for position at some point. We'll have to see what happens here. We're in the 80s going around this corner, though. That wasn't so bad, but yeah, we're dropping off a lot coming off the corner. Cato is picking up time on us, so that is not great. I don't know how long it's going to be before we get the position there from whoever that was, unless he was already down a lap, which would just kind of piss me off that much more, because that means we're going to finish 9th again. Considering our car is pretty much trash right now. We do have 2 cars that appear to be out of the race. Cato picking up on us. Oh, that really sucks. Now we're 2 laps down, so 5 to go here. And Cato is just pulling away. Nothing I can do about it. Just watch him drive away because we weren't able to get around a car that we T-boned. Sorry, I don't know the name of the driver. I recognize the car, but that's not... I don't know who that is. 444, though. He probably was already behind us. That might have been a lapper that we were about to lap, which sucks even more. Well, looks like we're going to finish this season off, barring some even bigger mess up. We're going to finish this season off with another 9th place finish. I'm going to be honest with you, that is a big disappointment. We came into this race really believing we had a car that could get us up into the top 7, 6, you know, something of that sort. We love this racetrack. It's wide, it's fast, it's long, and you got a well-tuned car like we had coming into qualifying. You got some real opportunity to do better than you normally would on those shorter tracks with not such a great engine, but looks like in this case it's just not going to work out. I think that actually put us down to 3. Yeah, we're down 3 laps now. Very disappointing with this finish. Very disappointed with how we improved the car and yet barely improved our standings. Hoping that we come into next season with a sponsorship bonus, able to add some more speed into the car and do better, because that was our, I want to say, our 5th or 6th 9th place finish in a row. All of them top 10s, all of them within sponsorship needs, but not in our goal personally. So, well, we walk away with $1,808. Not a bad purse, considering. Just so disappointed. If you can't tell, I'm so disappointed. Champion is Ted Finger. Good for him. Yeah, we were dejected, but not because of not winning a championship. You can't come into this with the lowest rated car on legend mode and think you're going to come and even compete for a championship. But what you can do is you can come into it and try to put down some good laps, some good races, improve every race. And what we did was we improved barely early on, and then we held stagnant for the rest of the season, finishing with a number of 9th place finishes and missing that first page by 32 points behind Peterson. So it was Grimstead that wiped out in that race. thought that's who it was, but I wasn't sure. I should have looked where he finished. As a matter of fact, let me jump over there real quick. Yeah, Grimstead finished 12th, so he finished second to last. Bean was the one that was out early, so he was already out. He was already behind us. We're going to go ahead and finish the season right now. No reason not to. We're trying to whiz through the dirt part of the series. And, of course, this just tells us that we didn't make the front page. We got some opportunities here, looks like. That was a decent season you had there, kid. You broke into the top 10 more than 4 times. Not bad. That kind of consistency is exactly what we're looking for. We're willing to put up $4,600, but we need you to finish in the top 10 every race. Feel you can deliver, we would love to have you. All right? Crazy Jacks, congratulations on your moderately strong finish this season. You're getting good in the dirt. What would you say to letting us sponsor you next season? Our expectations aren't too high. If you can finish the season with 10th place or better, we'll pay you $2,500. Then we have nothing else. So we're going to obviously go with Firehouse Diner. And then, of course, with that, we're going to go ahead and put a paint job on it and hope that we can do some cool stuff here. Let's just take a look. Our first race, of course, at Dundas. We're going to back out. We got $3,200 in the bank. I don't think that's going to be enough to do anything. So we're going to run our first race, praying that we can finish 9th place there because it's the same car we had last season. Folks, that is going to do it for this episode. I do hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please go ahead and hit that like button. And if you have not already, I do urge you to consider hitting that subscribe button. And as always, until next time, take care.